What is going on, YouTube? Matty here, and today I want to talk about shotguns and the current meta. Now, if you fancy using a shotgun and have been for some seasons, then you must have your favorite shotgun. Some love to use the tried and true Felwinter's Lie, some enjoyed using slugs such as Chaperone or perhaps Heritage for those long-distance precision shots. Others may have dabbled in 7th Seraph as well. Whichever your pick was, you never really strayed away from it. Once you found your shotgun, it was your main baby, your ride or die, if you will, and that's okay. But let's talk about shotguns and their differences. Yes, there are more to shotguns than just the pellet spread or slug, and this might blow your mind. There are 3 different frames that come with shotguns. Aggressive frames, precision frames, and lightweight frames. Each serve their own purpose and have their own pros and cons. Aggressive frame shotguns, seemingly to be the most known and popular, are shotguns like Felwinter's Lie and Astral Horizon. These seem to have an amazing pellet range and sometimes map your opponents from really far and feel really good damage-wise. But with this last season nerf completely removing quick draw, it made these shotguns hurt just a little bit. No longer could you quickly switch to your trusty shotgun after getting a few hand cannon shots in to finish them off with ease. You had to find alternatives, as if you had quick draw, it was turned into surplus, which in today's meta is one of the most useless perks, especially consider the super changes in relation to time. Now, what were those alternatives if you loved your aggressive frame shotgun and didn't want to change? The answer only comes to 2 different character types, and that's hunters and warlocks. Hunters have to be wearing the exotic chest piece Dragon Shadow to increase their handling on all weapons, but only after they perform a dodge, and this increased handling only lasts a handful of seconds. If you were on Warlock, then you'd have to rock Ophidian Aspects, which to be honest are fantastic exotics. They passively increase the ready speed of all weapons and increase melee lunge distance. My point being, with the quick draw nerf, if you wanted to use and continue enjoying aggressive frames, you had to have some sort of handling boost, as taking these shotguns out at the speed of a snail will get you killed 9 times out of 10. Now, moving on to precision frames such as Heritage or the most recent Fortissimo can be fantastic. With some precision rolls, you can reach extremely high range stats, allowing you to get near but not quite Chaperone shot feels. I'm a big fan of precision frames as they fire a single slug that can be incredibly deadly, but you miss, well, GG's, Guardian. Now, I have to say that, as I know there's gonna be some little snot saying, but Matty, Fractalithist is a precision frame and a pellet spread. Yeah, I know, alright? But that's a really strange exception. Precision frames are fantastic and can get quick draw to circumvent the use of exotics if you want a quick swap shooter. Precision frames aren't for everyone, however. It calls for undoubted aim, as you're getting close and you really have to hit the head, or you're not going to one-shot body them. These are for the confident in their aim. Now, moving on to my favorite this season and the reasons why. Lightweight frame shotguns. These are your 7th Seraph CQCs and Risk Walkers, which you'll find me using constantly. These shotguns are amazing within 6 meters and fire much faster than aggressive frame shotguns. To put it in perspective, Risk Walker shoots at 80 rounds per minute, and with Assault Mag, it brings it up to 90 rounds per minute. Felwinter's, which is a one-and-done roll, shoots at 55 rounds per minute. It's a pretty massive difference, but Felwinter's can map you with a one-shot body. Lightweight shotguns took me some time to get used to, I'll admit it. It's an entirely different playstyle. No, I can't run up and shoot you from 12 meters, but if you let me get close, and I mean even for a second, I have the ability to quickly take out 2 of your teammates by jumping in fast and landing 2 shots back to back. Lightweight shotguns have opened up a whole new way of playing, and I am in love with it. If you've seen a previous video I did on my Hunter Void 3.0 build that I use for PvP, you may have caught that I use Stompies exclusively. This allows me to not only slide a bit further, but jump around and sometimes enter battles from the sky. When trying to get close to my enemies, they usually catch me a few seconds too late, and in that 6-meter range where I ultimately one-shot body them and quickly move on to their teammates. Now, what happens if I don't one-shot body? Well, I have the ability to shoot another shot right after so fast that it doesn't even matter. With how important quick draw and the flexibility on using whichever exotic you you like, I believe we're in a lightweight frame shotgun meta. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still use precision frames and absolutely dominate, but for the majority of players who may have a hard time hitting those precision headshots and don't want to use Ophidians or dodge every 5 seconds with Dragon Shadow, well, lightweight frame shotguns are in. To go over some of my favorite lightweight frame shotguns and rolls you want, it's going to be Wrist Walker, which you painfully get from Iron Banner, and the rolls you want will be Full Choke. Guys, always get Full Choke when it's a pellet shotgun, by the way. Then Assault Mag for the faster back-to-back shots, or Accurize for that slightly more range, Quick Draw, and then Iron Reach. That Iron Reach is so important as it adds a plus 18 to range, making it an absolute monster. And you're going to want that range master work on there as well. Other shotguns are 7 Seraph CQC, which you can get in Dares of Eternity. Rolls I would look for would be Full Choke again, Accurized or Assault Mag, and then Quick Draw with a nice snapshot to go with it. Both very solid and fast shooting shotguns, which will one-shot body within that 6-meter range. If you're coming from the Fellwinter's high of mapping people and having insane range to the lightweight frames, you're gonna get a little bit of a frame shock. You'll have to change your playstyle, but I promise you it'll be for the better. Enjoy rocking whichever exotic you want, as well as hitting that sweet sub button that helps me out in the channel. You see how I just snuck that in there? Man, I'm getting better at this. Anyway, I hope this helped you out. I really do love you guys for watching and all the support. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.